King shit.
First lady of Mob Boss Entertainment, coming with you live and direct with Young Blitz.
Shouts out. Let me correct you. Thomas Gilyard, I was Young Blitz, but I changed my name. I transitioned. I started out Young Blitz like 15 years old, 14 or something like that. So now I'm 29, so I kind of just decided to go with Thomas Gilyard. It's my birth name, so it'll be easier, easier for people to remember for one, and easier for me to, move forward with my new direction.
Okay. So how long have you been running?
Since '93, so that's gonna be coming up this year. It'll be 20 years. 13, 20 years.
Okay. Do you remember the first song you ever recorded?
First song I ever recorded? Dang, I might have to ask Deacon. We was in the group together as kids. What was it, Flaky Funky Love or Cold Like an Ice Cream Scoop?
Hit that Pop and Shake on him.
Pop and Shake was the first song that we actually went in a professional studio and did, which we ended up getting signed to Columbia from Pop and Shake during the bass music era, when that was pretty much everything going on, like Raheem the Dream and Kilo and Luke pretty much was in the South in the early 90s, and bass music had some type of influence on you, whether you was four-stepping to a Magic Mike or whatever the case may be. Bass music kind of started out right here in the South.
Okay, you say you was in a group. What was your group's name?
Originally we were the Playboys, but it was an issue with that, as you probably could imagine, with Hugh Hefner. So that didn't, we wasn't able to use that for the deal, but we became Hilltop Players, and that's who we were signed to Columbia as, Hilltop Players.
Okay, are y'all still together? Have y'all separate ways?
We all still cool, we all still family, and I'm a solo artist now, but me and one of my other partners from the group is still doing music, still acting.
Okay. So where did you get your style from?
My style? I guess it came from pretty much a little bit of everything I grew up listening to, and I kind of, just transcended from all that, everything I listened to, and put my own little twist on it, borrow bits and pieces from everybody. I can go on all day naming legends from the South, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I pretty much just keep an open mind when it comes to the music, and that kind of gives me a wider range of, artistry.
Okay, with that being said, what inspired you to start rapping?
To start rapping, my homeboy, was in the group with me. His older brother asked him, about starting a group, and he came to me, Deacon Belvedere, came to me and was like, you want to be in a group? And I was 10 years old at the time, so I ain't have nothing else better to do. So. I just went on ahead and got down, and it's been a work in progress ever since.
Okay, so how did you go with Raw's Report?
Raw Report, my homie Morgan, man. Shout out to Morgan Cox. He was working with Raw Report at the time that I was doing Young Blitz and the Hood Academy movement. Morgan Cox saw what we were doing and he believed in it, and he put us down with the movement. At that time it was other cats on the tape who was up and coming, pretty much on the same level as me, just out grinding and paying dues. One of the guys on there was Big Crit on that specific volume,
and nobody really knew who Big Crit was. He was on that Raw report. So shouts out to Morgan for pulling me in on that.
Okay, so how many mixtapes would you say you have put out already?
This is my third mixtape that I'm about to release. I had the first one was No Huddle, Volume 1, and it was just a collective of flows over other people's industry beats and stuff like that. The second one I dropped was The Scales, which can be found on that bill. The Scales was produced by JT, SOS, Souls of Slave. JT still doing his thing. He got a lot of good placements and he working, you know, hard with it, being down, being putting in work. So shout out to JT. And the third project, where we are now, which is Midnight Blue, will be released next month in August.
Okay, so tell me about that mixtape. I heard you have the Black Bill Gates on it.
Yeah, it's hosted by, shout out to Hood Reach, NT, shout out to Black Bill Gates, King shit, man. We definitely appreciate them, you know, being a part of the movement. And I sent it out off to him and let him check it out, and he was as anxious as I was for him to be on it, to host it. So that was a good look, man, and we're moving forward. Hopefully we get a good response. So far, so good.
Okay, and what's your first single on Midnight Blue?
First Class. It's a track called First Class that was produced by my boy Ill Will the Champ, who basically composed the entire album. He produced the whole album, and except for one done by JT. But Ill Will put it down on it, man. He has a great sound, and Drink King Productions is his production company, so you would definitely be looking for someone from there.
Okay. Well, before we wrap it up, do you have any shout-outs to give anybody?
Shouts out to TCC, Team Cho Chase, fam, all the features on Midnight Blue. Everybody who did a feature. Features include Deacon Belvedere with a track called The Formula that we got a video for. You can go on YouTube and type in The Formula. We just shot the video like a couple weeks ago, so we just put that out. And all the other features, Oriental Jones, Red Coat the Poet from Mighty Network, Tasha Powell, Big Rude from Dungeon Family. I hope I got everybody. I hope, if not, then my bad, but I think that covers all the features. Kenny Whalen III on the 6, also shouts out to Kenny. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, so let everybody know, how can your fans contact you?
You can find me on Twitter at Thomas Gilyard, ThomasGilyard. You can also find me on Facebook, Thomas Gilyard. You can go to thomasgilyard.com. You can find me out here working, you know what I'm saying? You follow me, then 9 times out of 10 we gonna, you know, run into each other on this network. So definitely just be on the lookout. Anything Thomas Gilyard, that's probably gonna be me, you know. That's another part of the reason why I decided to do a switch, aside from growing as an artist and transitioning into a different phase. It's easier as me. That's who I am. So that'll definitely be easy to locate. I don't think I gotta worry about, you know, nobody stealing it either. It's mine.
Okay. Well, that's it with Thomas Gilyard. As for me myself, I'm your girl, Miss Keke. Follow me on Twitter at Miss Keke Mob. Look me up on Facebook at Jackie and Keke Chapman.